Now, if you've not noticed these two things about the top pro swings, I think it could really explain why you're losing distance and simply you don't have the accuracy you desire all the time. Now, I know sometimes you might have that, but we want to be a bit more consistent. And the first one being that left wrist right at the top of the backswing, this position right here being nice and flat. Look at that, just like that. Look at that right there. You can see my left wrist is nice and flat. Now, don't worry if you've not got this position, you now know about it, and I have a hack for you to achieve this. And then number 2 on our list, which I know really baffles everybody, but release. Have a look at Scottie Sheffler here. Have a look at Anne Van Dam. Look at these two swings. You can see that they release the club, let the wrists roll and the forearms roll through. A lot of the things that I think you're told not to do to try and hit it straight. But that's why you're tense. That's why you don't have the power. That just simply explains why you're constantly searching on YouTube for distance. So look, we're going to focus on that. Look at the flow. Look how relaxed I am. Nonchalant power is what I call it. So let's start with left wrist. This is the first hack that I've got for you. Also, so many people go to me, Alex, why and how do you get all these ideas for these content? Well, simply, it's you. So today we're answering all these questions about lack of power and accuracy with the big dog, this thing right here. Now, come on, you need to be quick with this because tomorrow I am planning all the content for next week. So if you're quick and you've subscribed and you've turned on the bell, just pop your comment down below exactly what you need help with, and you could be like all these golfers right here and get your request shouted out for free, because honestly, my whole goal for this channel is to help you play your best golf. Let's start with hack number 1, the top of the backswing, nice and flat. We all see the top pros do this. Now you can achieve this too. The wrist, you need the club in the fingers, so that's having it here, not down here, because then it's a sort of no hand on the club. That's having it here and hands on. And a nice little check is this. So that's what you want to make sure firstly with grip. And then secondly, just give it a check. We want to see 2.5 knuckles on our glove hand. So this hand right here. And then this bit of our thumb sort of sits in there, it sort of cradles in. That's how we have nice relaxed grip pressure, and we're able to use the wrists in the right way for the backswing, and I'll tell you this for free, the downswing too. Now, I don't know any golfer that doesn't work well with a focus. So, place a T-peg on your lead hand, your glove hand, right in the crease as I have there. And then all I need you to do is work that club to the top, but, right, have a few practice swings like I am here, not even checking it, and then check it. See where it points. Now, ideally, we want it pointing over our head. This would make the wrist nice and flat. So somewhere around there. But very often it's like this. And you might be thinking, well, Alex, why should I be noticing this? Well, there's a strong correlation, right? If you are open, so T-peg pointing back at you at the top of the backswing, there's a high chance you're going to be open to impact. Or if you're not, you're going to require saving the club a lot through impact. So what that means is a little bit inconsistent and lack of power. And really explains why some days you have good driving and others you don't. Whereas if we're nice and flat, T-peg over our head, this really explains why you can be more powerful and more consistent. Because we're square here, all we've got to do is maintain that relationship. So hack number 1, just check the T-pegs pointing over your head. Then we're going to move on to number 2, but I really feel you'll have a level of accuracy 2 or 3 more above what you've got right now, just even implementing this part of the video. Don't ever want that one back. So let me remind you of these videos I showed you at the start, from Anne Van Dam and Scottie Sheffler. Just really pay close attention to what they're doing with their wrists. I think it always scares people, and a lot of people think, oh no, that's not what wants to happen. But the golf swing is a circle and on an arc around our body. So you can't keep the hands straight. They have to roll and they have to move in this way. It's just natural, and that's why they make it look so effortless. So, you know what? With this part, we can keep the T-peg in we had from the first hack, and this is how I want you to think about moving your wrist to release the club, get it square for the point of time of impact. And that's what the release is all about. Giving you a squarer face or a face relationship to our path, with freedom. And that's what you're gonna get here. So as I just said, I've got the T-peg in there as I had before. I'm just gonna do this one-handed, but look how I release the club. Look how the club is releasing. Now the objective is to get that club face square for that point of time of impact. So to do that, we have to feel the club face release from the top of the downswing all the way into impact and then into the follow through. It's not about keeping it square through. And then what I mean by that is this, like sort of going, oh, I've got to keep it square. That's guiding, that's chicken wing, and sort of, it's not that. It's really squaring, relationship to path, let it close on the follow through. It has to work that way. It really does. If you want to stop your slice, it really has to work that way. So together, let's just work through a few reference points. And this is why I said at the start of the video, please, like, make sure you notice these things now. You'll pick up on these. It's a little bit like when someone says, have you seen that new car? You're like, no, never seen it. You got it the next day and you see it all the time. So if we had the T-peg pointing above our head at the top of the backswing, as we're swinging down, we want to feel that T-peg stays pointing away from us over the golf ball, and then out the side, down to the ground. Let me show you that. I'm going to keep doing this from a few different angles. I'll show you down the line again first. So up to the top, keep the T-peg pointing away, over the golf ball and through. Where most of us go wrong, we're open, the T-peg points back to us, and then wow, we've got to try and do it all last minute. It's a gradual release all the way from the top of the downswing to the end of the follow through. Let me show you from face on. And from face on, it looks a little bit of something like this. Boof. Just do it relaxed. I even like one-handed ones. You'll just do it so much better. Look at that, shoo, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And then finally, straight through to target. Just look how this works. Boof, over the golf ball, on the follow through. You've just got some reference points. Try to do that again, Alex. As I was saying, you've just got some reference points and some things to work on, and hopefully now you pick up on these. And don't be scared to hit shot after shot down the range with that feeling of the T-peg pointing away. Baby draw, round the corner. You can go down for your T-peg a lot easier and a lot more calm in your game. Thanks for watching, and I did mean that halfway through the video, by the way. I really want to help you play your best golf. So if you've not, subscribe, turn the bell, and pop what you need help with down below, no matter how big or small.